Yo, 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 Nasty Knox 89 here, gonna be reviewing Mayday, Take Me to Your Leader album. It's their second album, their first album on Strange Music. Now, let's talk about the title of the album real quick, Take Me to Your Leader. Now, when I first hear this title, Take Me to Your Leader, that makes me think of a science fiction type of movie. Take me to your leader, take me to the alien spacecraft. That's just what I think of, and I think that was also the saying too back in the '60s, and I don't know if it is now, but I remember that was one of the sayings. But the album when the album starts off with the first track "Badlands" featuring Tech Nine, um, recognizes verse has a warlike sounds in the background, so it kind of gives that impression where it's gonna have a revolutionary theme album. And telling by the booklet also, it has like, you know, the bomb going off, and it has like the military equipment and everything, maps, so it gives you that impression that it's going to be a revolutionary theme album. And before we get into the track Badlands, I got the album cover signed by all the members. The vocalists are Burns and Recognize, and then there's Plex Luthor, Gianni Kaz, LT Hopkins, and Noms, and they all play a significant role in the music behind Mayday. And Recognize and Burns work together as a team on every single track, and which I will go into on most of the tracks on this review. Like I said, the album starts with Badlands featuring Tech Nine. Now, um, both Recognize and Burn. This is their single for the album, so they just kind of introducing their brand and what they're all about, and it has the catchy hook, which is perfect for first single, and then you have Tech Nine ending it off, killing it, and he doesn't overshine them either. It's just a perfect song. All of them have skills, and they're all crafted MCs. Now, the second track is Death March, which makes me believe that it's gonna be the revolutionary theme. Telling by the pictures, the bombs going off and recognizes verse, and the second track, Death March. Kind of like the English soldiers marching to their death of waiting to get into a certain side, and and then start shooting, and then they have to take some lives with it. Um, Kind of reminds me of that, or just any type of battle of you facing the enemy, marching to death. There's always sacrifice in war. And Recognize is kind of going about that with talking about how he's like the lone soldier of this battle that he's in. And then where else Burns' verse is more how the sheep around him, um, who aren't aware, kind of like by ignorance, we're here because of that. Now we're in a battle because ignorance, um, people got manipulated, and now there's something going on here. So both them, right then and there, how I say they work together, good as a team, where Recognize is able to talk about the same topic but different situation than Burns. Recognize is going to say the outcome, and Burns is going to say what happened. This is just my opinion anyway. So, um, third track is called Roaches, and this song is about the trials and tribulations, and it has a catchy hook too. Definitely something you can smoke to, hence the title. And the line in the chorus, "I used to have it all, now I'm rolling with these roaches, roaches." It gives that where that impression where you know have you ever had it all? You felt good, and then you just came down, and then you just fell off for a while, and you had nothing. And the roaches is a metaphor for losing losing it all, or having very little. And the song is just perfect, and it doesn't leave on a negative note either. That's the thing with Mayday. They don't leave their songs on a negative note. It's just very um it's like very human, their lyrics, and it's just a message. And Burns basically, in my opinion, he just basically said you can get out of that slump if you're in the slump. So it's definitely you know um, good music to make you get up. And the fourth track is Highs and Lows, and it features Ace Hood. Now, Ace Hood is from Florida, just like Mayday, so it's only right for them to have their native artist from there, from Florida on the song with them, on the album with them, and you know, even on this song, the highs and lows, they talk about they stay on topic, and then they all talk about different things concerning highs and lows, different aspects. Ace Hood is more talking about how he's on his high, he was on his low, but now he's laughing at the ones who said that he wouldn't do it while he's on his high and he's feeling good. And then Burns is more on his low, and that's how he's feeling at the moment, very low. And then Recognize is kind of coming with the solution to the problems. So I kind of like how they just play different aspects off where they kind of get to that solution, especially with this song. Um, you kind of get the levels of it, maybe like a high, low, and then a solution. My opinion again, and definitely a great song. They all do their thing on it. Now the next track is REM. This song is REM, like the REM sleep. Is a metaphor about a girl checking out someone or a guy checking out someone and not having the courage to see them, and then winding up being all a dream. That's just the outcome of it. But REM is used as a metaphor of checking out someone and holding back. Recognizes verse is more about the girl. The girl seems like she's holding back, but he's at a halt too. So they both have conflicted issues within each other that they can't overcome. While the interest is there, it sparks. But then they have that curiosity, but it's too much of a dream for them to go further. So it's a very deep song, and it's a song you can jam to also. I just love the meaning behind the music too. It's just very thought out too. It's not just some bullshit tracks. um the next track, Lando's Jam, this is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's short, but it's amazing and it's perfect. Has perfect sounds, and Mayday really do their thing on this track, even though that is short. Um, it's something you can just put in your headphones and just vibe out to. It's believe me, and Burns' lyrics is more questioning the mystery of life and his actions, and the chorus, is like head in the clouds, but I'm trying to find my way back down, looking for higher ground. Goes back to my take me to your leader theory before, but maybe I'm just looking too deep into that, like the alien aircraft in the ground, in the sky. Probably not, but Recognize ends the song off, and he kills it. He shows exactly why he signed to Strange Music and why he caught Tech Nine's attention. So definitely check that track out. Now, next track is called "Due in June." This is definitely one of the deepest songs on the album, and it touches on abortion. So no matter how you feel about abortion or anything like that, um, it's definitely a song you can definitely understand. The track starts with the baby, which recognizes telling the story, singing. He does an amazing job singing, but he's doing the voice of the baby, saying he's on his way. The mom doesn't know that he's born already, and he should be able to decide if he wants to live or die, even though he's awaiting a world full of hurt. And it sounds like a decision might be made, and then it's very like deep, and it's like kind of heartbreaking too at the same time. You just have to listen to the track. And Burns kind of comes off like this is where they play with they go on the two topics and tell the two different aspects where it comes together at the end of the track. What I mean by that is how Recognize is playing the part as a baby. And then Burns comes in, and he is the father. He's scared of fatherhood, and he doesn't want to make any mistakes. So it really comes together at the end, like a lot of their songs. And this is definitely one of the deepest tracks on the CD. Take Me to Your Leader.